So let's get our next shop pulled up here. Our next shop is Urban Wrist Loft, and this is from Tiana. So we've got your shop up here, Tiana. I know you were commenting earlier, so glad we got you pulled up here and we're checking it out. So affordable wristwear with a $1 million look. $1 million look. I like that. And see, this is another shop that's just going to take my money. Take my money. I like these bracelets. I've been thinking about getting a bracelet recently. So I'm getting suckered in here and checking them out. So let's look at this one right here. I like this one. Men's bracelet, onyx bracelet, gift for him, masculine, men's bracelet set, men's black beaded bracelet. So you're doing a great job on the keywords there, Tiana, as you can tell. And then let's see here. We've got the two. Is it one bracelet? Two. So maybe it says in your description, the only thing I'm a little confused about is how many bracelets do I get? Because you've got two here. So I'm guessing I just changed those names off your suggestion last week. Awesome. Really good. So I'm assuming I get both bracelets with this purchase. But again, it's not, I'm a little confused. I'm a little unsure. People hate buying stuff on the internet and then it shows up just a little bit differently than what they were expecting. So I'd recommend explaining that in, yes, it's a set. So I would say bracelet set. So that's the clearest spot where you explain that men's bracelet set, but that's a little bit easy to miss. So if you could put a, text over one of these images possibly, or the easiest way to do it immediately is just put it right here in your description and just add some more details. So you could just say comes with 2 bracelets. That would just make it a little bit easier for people to know, because you just don't want people to wonder about it. You want it to be abundantly clear and easy for people to understand. Now, the other thing I'd recommend, this is a great listing, but why not have a photo of it on somebody's wrist so that they can kind of see what it's going to look like. So that's always something I recommend, just some photos modeling the item a little bit. But overall, great looking product right there. And then this one looks cool too. Let's check this one out. Unisex bracelet, crown beaded, CZ pave, matte black bracelet, crown bracelet, onyx gift for him, boyfriend bracelet gift, beaded bracelet gift. So lots of good keywords there. And same thing again, whenever you do your photos again, just try some more environments. The hardest thing is coming up with a good product. And then once you have that product, one of the ways you can make more sales off of your best products is by taking lots of different pictures of them. So I can't see your sales there, but I would say if this is a product of yours that's really good and it sells a lot, I would recommend taking lots of different photos of it. And each of those photos, every photo you could take can basically be a new listing, because it shows it off in a different perspective, a different setting. The setting and the staging environment is so important for your shop and for your success. And I'll show you an example from one of our students a few weeks ago. This is here. I just love this example. So this is Samira's shop. She's one of our eShop Marketer Pro students, and she sent in her shop for a review. And it's so fascinating to me because this is the same product. Okay. This one is a round, this ocean resin serving tray. And then this one is the same product, but it's a square serving tray. Now, what's interesting, you'll see this one with the round image first is a best seller. And if you go look at her sales, this one sells about twice as often as this one. Now, what's funny is you can just change it and you can buy whichever one you want when you get here. So they're literally the same product, but it's the photo that really makes the difference. And the reason this one does so well is the whole item fits that thumbnail photo so nicely. And when you're looking at it on the search results, this one just pops more. It catches your eye better. And even that subtle change causes this product to sell twice as often, this product listing. So your thumbnail photos are so important. And I highly recommend that if you have a good product, take photos in multiple places and try a few different environments. Something like this. These photos are good, but they're still a little dark. And I feel like that since it's such a dark bracelet, you could try it in a few different environments. You could try it with a really white background behind it. You could try it against even like a sand or something like that. White birch wood, different things like that would probably help you out a little bit. So I'd recommend taking your best items, staging them in a few different photo environments, because you've got your keywords really well figured out here and you've got great products and a good price. So that'd be my biggest suggestion, to figure that out. Now, another thing, you could even tell people how to measure their wrists. As funny as that sounds, one of your photos could say, take your wrist measurement, and you could literally tell them, give them a little tip, so they can take a string, they could wrap it around their wrist, or maybe they take a piece of paper. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to do it. You could even give them something they could print off, like a ruler on a piece of paper that they could print off on a standard 8.5 by 11 paper, and it would be a ruler for their wrist or something like that. So just a few suggestions, because that is something people are going to have to figure out, is what is their size, and so on. I don't know if wrist size is connected to shoe size at all, but if there's a correlation or something like that, however you can help them figure out how to find their size will help you make more sales, because that's going to be one of your biggest problems. Like me, I don't know what my size would be. So even though I like this and I would probably buy it, I don't know what size my wrist is. Now, the one last thing I can think of is this elastic? That's a question I have. So how does this slide on my wrist? I'm assuming it's elastic, but again, you don't want your customers to assume, because they may assume otherwise. You want them to know how it's going to work. So I put that detail in your listing description. It's an elastic band, so it will slip over your knuckles and stay snugly on your wrist, nice and easy. So great looking shop, Tiana. Really liked it, and I think I'm gonna have to favorite one of these items and come check it out later.